Hi everyone, Max Gullickson here at Southbridge Community Television on Elm Street in beautiful Southbridge on a nice day in May, and the weather's starting to cooperate, which means that spring is coming on strong, and soon we'll have nice garden, fresh vegetables, and so forth and other things. And speaking of that, today I have with me Renata Kendall. Hi Renata.
Hi, Max.
Thanks for coming on.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I've known Renata a long time, but one thing that Renata, that makes her so cool right now is that she spends a lot of time at Big Bunny Market, don't you?
Very much so. It's my second home.
Is it? Yeah.
I always tell people, if you're lonely, if you need somebody to talk to, just go to Big Bunny. You'll find somebody that will listen to you.
It's hard to go to Big Bunny without running into somebody that you know.
Yes. When my children were little and I had to take them sometimes shopping, I had to promise them, Mom, don't talk to anybody when you go to Big Bunny.
Because it takes twice as long to get out the door. But that's half the fun of going there.
Yeah, I know.
Now, Renata, you're involved, Big Bunny, in the farmers market that's coming up fast right around Memorial Day. It's going to get started. And that's on every Saturday?
Every Saturday. We're starting this year on the 25th, which is Memorial Day weekend. And we run to Columbus Day weekend.
Every Saturday? Every
Saturday from 10 to 2. Generally, the vendors come around 9 to set up. And we have some early birds, and if they want to do a little shopping and see something already that they like, they're not being turned away.
Oh, sure.
But
yeah, if they drift in
officially, starting date is about 10.
And this is going on in the parking lot at Big Bunny, right there on Main Street?
In the upper part of the parking lot, so we're very visible. And one of the employees from Big Bunny, or the owners, they come out early in the morning on Saturday and they cordon off the upper part. And so nobody parks there, so the space is open for the vendors. We started, I think this is going to be our 6th year.
It's your 6th year.
And it was the invention or the thought of Pete Canoia, who's the president of Big Bunny. He wanted to bring the community together and give an outlet to home farmers, people that do crafts, people that produce honey, anything in the community that gives them a chance to sell their ware and hopefully get started. Maybe this could turn into something, a larger business.
Yeah.
If they're successful. So
micro though, isn't it? It's for really small, like startup, just getting started.
Very much so. The intent is really that we get somebody who says, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with all these tomatoes this year? Or what am I going to do with all the squashes? And especially in the fall, a lot of people have a lot of the winter squashes and so on. And they can come once or twice and sell their things.
What does it cost to have a table there?
It's $10.
$10? $10. It's pretty reasonable.
It's very reasonable.
Yeah.
We have no seasonal commitment. They have to sign a piece of paper that holds Big Bunny not responsible for anything. And that's about it. They don't have to carry insurance like with other markets, and that's very pricey.
So for $10, a home gardener who had an extra 50 tomatoes, and they all seem to, right? At the end of the year, you've got so many cucumbers you don't know what to do with them.
Right.
They can go down to Big Bunny for 4 hours and just sell them to people.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's really the idea, and that's what our vendors that come really, really like, because they don't have to commit. If they have a Saturday, they have something they have to do. They don't come. No, they're not being charged. It's not a big deal. No, it's not a big deal. Hopefully they let me know, because I do advertise and let people know, because very often people come, they might see something the Saturday before and not ready to buy yet, like a gift or whatever we have available. And then if they see on our Facebook page, oh, she's going to be there again, or he's going to be there again, and they can run down and
sort of plan accordingly.
Now,
Pete Canoia, who's the boss down at Big Bunny, he's very generous with the community. He always has been. It seems kind of, I don't know, counterintuitive for the owner of the grocery store to not only allow, but to really promote and encourage people that are growing. He's selling produce. So this really, I mean, he's not getting anything out of this.
He's absolutely, this is not a money-making venture for a
Yeah,
Big Bunny.
almost money
Not at
losing
all.
for him in a way.
In the opposite, actually.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a
because
community
it's very,
venture.
very, very important, and that's really what Pete's intent was, to give the community a way to share and to bring their wares, whatever it is, and you know, and since this is our 6th year, a lot of the vendors have become good friends. We have a real little community because some of them have come consistently every Saturday, and that's really the answer to success too. If they're consistent.
You have a new community that formed right there in the parking lot
Right,
of Big Bunny.
right, exactly.
Is it all produce?
Oh no, we have a vendor in a Shone farm from Brookfield, and he's selling only perennials, and he does very, very
Flowers.
well. Yeah, flowers. Yes.
So it's not just locals.
No,
but
we have a T-shirt person, Big Bang Design. She's been with us. She sells tie-dye T-shirts. We have Mary's Garden from Dudley. Those are the ones that have been with us consistently. She's from Dudley, and she's produce. We have several ladies that are doing sewing and crafty things, and they come on and off, but they usually let me know when they're coming.
Yeah.
And we have, there's another a farmer, a small-time farmer from Dudley that has started last year coming, and she's been very consistent too, and she has wonderful produce too. So
They're all pretty happy to be there.
yeah, and then like I said, we've had people that just come once or twice because they try to sell some things.
All those extra tomatoes.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, and so it's very, very nice, and there's no reason if you have a talent or you're growing something that you have an access of, not to give us a try one Saturday and
For
say,
$10, you can hardly go wrong.
No. The only thing is bring your table
Yeah.
and
Your little pop-up or whatever.
we recommend that they have a pop-up tent.
Yeah.
If they don't, at least have an umbrella, because in the summertime it gets very hot in the parking lot.
First day is a Memorial Day weekend?
Memorial Day weekend, yeah.
And what till when Columbus Day weekend is
Columbus Day weekend.
it?
Yeah.
Every Saturday.
Every
for Ready to
Saturday.
shine.
Yes.
People want to find out about it, Renata. There's a Facebook page, you say?
Yes, there's a Facebook page. It's called Southbridge Farmers Market at Big Bunny.
Okay.
And I post a lot of recipes and information and
If
pictures.
they were ready to go ahead and just sign up for a booth right now, what would they do?
All they have to do is show up at 9 o'clock. I'm there at 9 o'clock
You
every
don't need a whole
Saturday
lot of
morning.
preamble. You just show up at 9 with your $10 on your table and
Correct.
off you go.
That's all. And you sign a piece of paper saying that we're not liable for anything, and that's about it.
and you're in business.
And you're in business.
I mean, it's a big parking lot. If you got hundreds, you could probably spread out.
And we had a few times entertainment. Sometimes the Southbridge band has played.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, and they make that their fundraiser, their little bucket brigade when they come.
Yeah.
And then we try to encourage Artie Santoli, who's a local
Musician.
musician.
And a good one at that.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good. He has joined us several times to play and provide a little entertainment. Unfortunately, we don't have a budget. There were other farmers markets, especially
Yeah,
in the area.
yeah.
They have a big budget. We don't have a budget
It's
at all.
a family thing out there. Show up, set up your booth, pay your $10, sign your release, and get started.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
meet your friends down there. My wife and I, Maureen, we go there often. We'll, in the summer on a Saturday, we'll go there before we go in just to check it out.
Sure,
It's
yeah.
interesting. It's something to see and all the crafts and so forth.
It always is worthwhile to stop in, and even if you don't buy anything, just look around. And during the week you might think, oh, I should have gotten that, or this is a great gift, or we want to make a tomato mozzarella salad for the summer.
For the
and
fresh ones.
Let's go down there and get the nice fresh tomatoes.
Renata, about 27 or so years ago, when my middle son Brian, who just had a baby, by the way, well, his wife did.
Wow.
Well, when he was 4, you were you and Beth Canoyer, Pete's wife, were the preschool teachers, and wonderful,
Yeah.
and the kind hands.
Well,
Are
thank
you
you.
still working? Are you retired now?
I'm retired.
Are you?
Yeah,
And you work at the Bunny on Saturdays, and I see you down there a little bit too.
Yeah, that's all I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fun job, right?
Yeah. I very honored to be part of that. I
Yeah.
was
Oh,
very
no.
honored when Pete asked me if I wanted to do
Oh,
that.
yeah. Well, I mean, what's a
and-
week without going to Big Bunny?
And I made a lot of friends over the years.
Oh,
and,
sure.
It's really, like I said, a really nice community.
So folks don't have to call you. They can just show up.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
stop by the Bunny and learn more. But the first Saturday is the Saturday of Memorial Day.
25th.
All summer from 10 to 2 basically is
Yeah.
when it runs.
Yeah, and if they have any questions, they can message me on Facebook on the Southbridge Farmers Market at Big Bunny. And I
Southbridge
have
Farmers Market at Big Bunny.
and I have a 100% response rate. So I usually respond within.
There you go, folks. So if you have a question, Renata at the Facebook page will respond to you and tell you how you too can share in the fun out there on the parking lot in
Yes,
Big Bunny
yes.
on Saturdays this summer. Renata, thanks for coming on and talking to me about that. We'll be down there putzing around the place and the Big Bunny as well.
Yeah.
Folks, if you're looking for a place to unload all that extra produce that you have now, you put in 15 tomato plants, but you only need 4 tomatoes, and you've got 60 extra. Renata and Pete and everyone else at Big Bunny will show you the opportunity. You come on down this summer and you can either shop there or you can become a vendor at the farmers market at Big Bunny. Renata, thanks for talking to us.
Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity
No
to
problem.
share this
Yeah.
a little bit with you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we'll see you down there. And Brian says hi too. My son.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Folks, thanks for watching Southbridge Community Television, and we'll see you next time right here in our studios in Southbridge, Mass. Thank you. Thanks, Renata. That's
Oh,
it.
there were a couple of words.